The Sickle Cell Association wants you to help them break the sickle cycle. They've got an event coming up this weekend. Jennifer Harris-Sherman is here from West Alabama Sickle Cell Association to tell me more about it. Sickle Cell Association, sickle cycle. Say all that a few times fast and see what happens to you. Jennifer, thanks for being with us today.
Thanks for having me here.
Absolutely. What is the sickle cycle?
Well, sickle cell disease is a genetic disorder, and therefore it is passed down from parent to child if they carry the trait for sickle cell. Most people do not know if they have the trait for sickle cell or not. And so we use that as our slogan to break the sickle cycle, means to find out education as to whether or not you have sickle cell trait and to learn what your risks and chances are of having a child with sickle cell disease is.
Now, if you do turn up in life to have some sort of sickle cell disorder, which there's a variety of them.
Yes.
It's not hopeless. There are things that your quality of life can be fine, right? You just have to know what's going on.
It is a very serious condition,
right,
and it is genetic and lifelong.
Right.
But quality of life is improving for sickle cell patients because there is better access to care. There is more quality access to care out there. So children are being seen sooner. In fact, most children start medication anywhere from 2 weeks of age to 2 months of age, that they will continue taking penicillin until the age of 6. A lot of children are now taking hydroxyurea. They work with specialists to also have tests and things like a transcranial Doppler scan. They test for risk of stroke because it is a very high risk in children, as well as anyone with sickle cell disease, but children are often seen and have many strokes. So there is greater access to a lot of treatment options that were not there before. There is still not a universal available cure, so it always is important if you have sickle cell disease that you really are up on your health and that you really take care of yourself and see what your triggers are so that you can help improve that quality of life as well. Now,
I know that you guys for a while, and probably still are, were working with high school coaches for a variety of high school sports to get in there, and the young men and women that play these sports to make sure they knew what was going on if they had sickle cell or not. Are you guys still working towards that goal?
All collegiate athletes are now tested for trait. When you have sickle cell trait, it's not sickle cell disease, and it would not turn into disease. But you can have health complications, and those health complications can mimic sickle cell disease in certain situations. One of those is with athletes who do strenuous training. So we want to make sure those athletes are aware of those risks because it can cause very serious medical and, unfortunately, there has been fatal consequences, which is why now all collegiate athletes are tested. So we want to make sure that people are aware of that because it is very preventable as long as they have the right conditioning, as long as they have short breaks during practices, and as long as they stay hydrated. Those are very important things.
And you guys are going to have a walkathon. Is it this weekend?
It is. It's Saturday. It's going to be at Bowers Park. The the registration will begin at 8, and the walk will start at 8:30 with the warm-up. We're going to have a drum corps there. We're going to have some entertainment. We have a local DJ, Marcellus Brown, will be providing that. We do have some refreshments, including those for our runners and those that want to come out and support and get some information from some of the vendors that will be there. MedNet West, Alabama Legal Services Program, the County Health Department, all of those organizations will have information there, and then we'll have some kid activities as well.
All right, super. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thanks for having me.
The walkathon is Saturday, April 6th at Bowers Park. The registration starts at 8 a.m. You can find out more by calling 205-758-1761.